Hey guys, it's DirtyDan here, and today I'm going to be showing you all the covenants in Dark Souls 3. Now then, let's get started. First on the list today is going to be at Vord of the Boreal Valley. And that covenant is going to be the Way of Blue. Now, when you start off in the game, you go through this area called High Wall of Lothric, and you're fighting all these enemies, and you're gonna come across a door now, which is right behind the boss that I'm at right now. I'm heading up to the door right now. Now, the door is closed, so you're gonna obviously want to open that, and you're gonna find an old lady sitting in a chair. Now, after you beat the boss, you are going to need to talk to her, and she's going to give you a banner. And you're going to need to keep talking to her over and over until she gives you the Covenant Way of Blue. And you're going to have to fight all these knights if you rest at the bonfire at Vord of the Boreal Valley after beating the boss. I know it may be a pain, but it'll be worth it in the end. Then again, you don't have to fight him. You could run away as well. Now then, like I was saying before, this door, it's going to be closed at first, at the beginning of the game. So you're going to open the door, you're going to go to the lady sitting in the chair, you're going to talk to her, she's going to give you the banner, and then you're going to talk to her again, and she's going to give you the Covenant, which is the Way of Blue. Now then, after you've done that, you go back to the ledge, and you're going to put the banner up and get to the next area. Now, you're going to have to get the second bonfire in this area. And that's where the next covenant, which I'm going to start, is the Warriors of Sunlight. Now this area is going to be tough getting through, because there are a lot of enemies. Like, too many to count. So I kind of fast forwarded it so that you don't have to watch me fight everybody. So once I'm done fighting all these enemies, I'll come back and tell you guys where to go. Now then, after you defeat this last enemy, you're gonna go back to this door, which is to the side of the burning tree. And you're gonna drop down the hole, and on this workbench in front of me is the Covenant, and you just pick it up. And if you want to get out of this room, there is a door to the right, which you can open. Voila. Now then, number 3 on our list is going to be the Mound Makers. Now, there are 2 ways to get this covenant. The first way is you can fight the tree boss, which is over by the white birch trees and the arrows that are coming from the tower. Now, there is a giant up there, and he's actually shooting those arrows. And he's actually targeting you. So if you want, you could go up there and talk to the giant, make peace, and he won't hurt you anymore. And he'll also help you get some souls. Also, like before, the tree. We're going to go to the right of it. There's going to be the bridge, and there's going to be crates on the side. And we're going to come to this area. So after you defeat all these enemies, you are basically going to find behind the shack that is right in front of us, this really weird looking dude. He's like in a cage. He's like just all messed up, and he actually talks to you. He does not fight you, surprisingly. So don't think, oh shoot, it's one of those things, I should attack them. But no, he's actually friendly. He's really weird, but if you want, you could talk to him. But he gives some backstory actually on the Mound Makers, and also he's talking about some weird stuff too. And yeah, he's back here as I'm going, and he's right there. You're gonna think he's an enemy, so you know, first impression is to attack. But yeah, he's gonna talk really weird. Grandson carries a cage, blah blah blah. You know, weird Dark Souls logic coming from whatever. But yeah, he talks about this guy carrying a cage, whatever you get in it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the right of the ladder, and we're gonna make this crazy jump. And we are going to find an enemy up ahead. Now, you're not going to attack him, but you're going to simply go by his cage, and you're going to examine it. And once you examine it, you're going to get inside of the cage. Really weird. And you're going to get carried around. It's a whole cutscene. It's going to go dark. You're going to get dropped somewhere. You don't know where you are, and you're going to see somebody across the way. Now, once you actually get down there, you're going to just go straight by the guy and talk to him if you want. And right behind him actually is going to be our next covenant, which is the Mound Makers. And that's easy. That's about it. Yeah, so he's over there menacingly just looking at us. You think it's like a fight or something, but it really isn't. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go over there, talk to the guy, make friends, blah blah blah. And as you see over there with all the skulls, that's the Covenant. Easy. Very simple. Oh yeah, and if you don't want to arouse this guy to any suspicion of you, you're gonna have to say yes to what he says when you talk to him. I believe if you say no, he will fight you. I'm not really sure because I have never said no to him, I believe. So I think you're good. Yeah. There's gonna be a little item there, just a shield. Really cool. And that's it. Right there. And I'll show you how it looks as well. Mound Makers. Looks like a vertebrae. Or hip bone. One or the other. Yeah, but that's how it looks. Pretty cool. Oh yes, and I almost forgot to mention. If you want to get out of this place, you're going to need a homeward bone. Which is the only way to get out of this area. Literally. You'll be trapped down here if you don't. But if you do get trapped, you could just hit the guy and he'll kill you. Even though we both know we don't want that. Alright. Number 4 on the list is the Blue Sentinels. Now, this covenant is really, really, really easy to get. Literally, all you have to do is just progress through the road of sacrifices, either run past or fight all the enemies, and, yeah. Also, I fast forwarded this so that, you know, again, you don't have to watch me fight all these guys, you know, because that's not what you want. But, yeah, once I'm done fighting all these enemies, I'll, tell you guys what to do next. And just follow along. Now then, we're gonna come down this way and find a bonfire. And on the left, as you see, there are two knights. One of them is mute and the other isn't. The black knight is who we're talking to, and sadly he's the mute. So we're gonna grunt happily with him, and he's going to give us our 5th covenant. Actually, our 4th covenant. I'm sorry. I'm losing count. Which is also the Blue Sentinels. Now then, number 5 on the list is the Watchdogs of Farron. Now, the bonfire name for this area is Keep Ruins, if you were wondering. And basically, you're just going to go to the right of this little platform, run through these trees, and you're going to see a ladder. Now, once you get to the top of the ladder, you're going to see a doorway, and there's going to be a bonfire. Now, like all doors, you go through them, and like all bonfires, light them up and take a rest. Now, once you're resting at that bonfire, you're looking to your left, and you're going to see that there's a wolf, and you're probably wondering through your head, is he alive or is he dead? Obviously, he's dead, guys. There are swords all around him. What type of question would that be? But other than that, you're just going to go up to him, gonna sit next to him, join his covenant, and you got it. Watchdogs of Farron. Pretty cool. Now then, number 6 on the list is Rosaria's Fingers. Now, the bonfire name for this area is Cleansing Chapel, and you're gonna have to go through a lot of enemies to get these shortcuts as well. So take very big precautions. But anyways, what you're going to do now is you're going to go up this shortcut, and on the side of this building that you're in, you're going to find a ladder. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go up the ladder, and you're going to come across this really interesting enemy, which really actually isn't an enemy. It's more of like one of those chill dudes that just wants to get out of the fight. But he'll just look at you. He won't do anything. But if you're looking for rings, he has one. So if you intend on killing him on the spot, be my guest. Now then, other than that, we are going to be up here in this open area, and you do not want to fall off here at all. There are big knights up here, and they will pummel you. They will destroy you, as you are about to see. He's literally slashing the crap out of me. But yeah, basically what I just did, just roll down, hopefully not fall by that knight that just tried to kill me. And yeah, you're gonna roll down again onto this wooden platform. There's gonna be a couple enemies. This one's really easy. You just rush them. And once you kill that enemy, as you saw, there was a doorway on my right. And there's going to be stairs leading up. Now, once you get up those stairs, you're going to find a ton of enemies. You could either fight them if you want some souls, or you could just go to the right, like how I'm doing, and just get the door. And once you get into this room, you're just going to go perfectly straight. You're going to find a bonfire, and then you're going to go right straight again, and she's right there. Literally. Not even hard. And you're just gonna go to her and get the covenant. Also, the really cool thing about her that is different from the others is that she can relocate your attributes and how you look. So if you want to change your appearance or change your online, skill set, like your strength or vitality, all that stuff, you could come here. I believe you have to give her a certain amount of souls. Not sure, but you should look it up. Anyways, number 7 on the list is the Aldridge Faithful Covenant. This one is going to be very, very challenging, because there are at least 2 giants and like 8 guys with like fireballs that are shooting at you. It's crazy. But there's also going to be 2 NPCs in this area, which are also going to be a pain. Now, to the side, you're going to see some stairs and a doorway. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up there, and to the right side there's going to be stairs, and to the left there's going to be a wall. Now what you're going to do is you want to hit that wall, and then you're going to find a ladder, as you see right there. And once you get down there, there are going to be 2 dogs. And I would recommend that you take very, 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 very big precautions. Like, you should bring a friend, definitely, to help you on this. Because these dogs are really tough. Unless you're feeling up to the challenge. So, you probably noticed that as you were looking around the room, that there's like this really weird body in the corner, and you're like, what the hell is that? And that actually is the second to last covenant that we need, which is the Aldrich Faithful Covenant. Pretty easy. Also, the next covenant, I think, is going to be really, really, really fun, and I think you'll enjoy it a lot. And also is in a really odd spot in the map, but you're gonna love it once you see it. And that covenant is the Blade of the Dark Moon, which is our last covenant for today. Now we're back in the area where we fought the 2 dogs, and we're going to go back up the ladder. And like I said before, with the stairs, we're actually going to go up those stairs this time. Now once you get up there, you're going to find that there are tons and tons of knights, like, just watching you. And once you start going up the platform, going up their way, they're going to start shooting at you with arrows. Now, be very cautious when you're running up there, because they will one-shot you off and make you die. Like, they will literally, like, no-scope you in the face. And you gotta be really careful. See, look, they're up there, and they just shoot arrows at you. There's like 3 of them. See, you're just trying to dodge the arrows, make sure you don't get hit. And once you get up, you're gonna just run past these knights and just keep running. And you see that in front of us? That's the elevator. We're gonna go up that elevator, and there's going to be a little secret something up there. Now, before, this elevator wasn't down like how it is, so where I just passed that dead body, there's going to be a lever on the right of him, and you're just going to pull that to bring the elevator down if you need to. Now, once you get to the top, you are going to crazily and just walk on air, and you're just going to run to this tower. Now, you're going to drop down, you could get the bonfire, and just talk to her, and there you go. That's your covenant right there. Blade of the Dark Moon. Also, the way it works is that you get summoned to somebody's world when they're getting invaded, so that's really fun if you want to, you know, play with other people, and also destroy somebody when, you know, with more than 2 people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys later.